Alright, you guys, so we got a bunch of new information on the new and upcoming map here in the Hunter Call of the Wild, and I have all of the information here inside of this map info folder. We have 4 things that we're going to be taking a look at today, starting off with a message from the community manager Vivi, straight out of the Hunter official Discord server. This is information on the new map from Expansive Worlds themselves, so we're going to go ahead and have a quick look at this. As you can see, it reads that the new map will be full size, so it's not going to be like a miniature map like we had with Cells Weezin, the current most recent map in Call of the Wild. It's going to have multiple biomes, which is very expected with a big map. I would assume that there's going to be some grass biomes, there's going to be some mountains, and we do have some new screenshots of the map that were just released today that we're going to have a quick look at. But if you notice here, it says that it's going to have a new Great One. Now, we don't know what this Great One is, but the good news is, as most of us pretty much assumed, we are getting a new Great One. It's going to have story missions for those of you guys that like missions, but it's still very cool to have. The map is going to come with a new weapon, so that's always a plus. It's going to have several new species, which is to be expected considering that usually when we get a new map, we get around, like, on average, I would say 5 to 7 new species. It really just depends on the release, but with the amount of hype around this map and how badly we need it, I would assume that there's probably going to be over 5 new species at the very least. We're going to have some animal remodels, and then coming in with 2 kind of letdowns and some kind of prove me wrongs for some conspiracy theories that have been going around the community the last few weeks. The new map is not going to have polar bears, seals, or walruses. Vivi states we know this may disappoint many people, but it's still early and we don't want to keep it building hype just to let all of us down. Well, I'll tell you guys this, I would rather know right now than wait all the way to the release date just to be disappointed. And another thing, we are not going to get a new trophy lodge. Very unfortunate, but if you notice, she says our devs are aware that it's a big ask from the community, so hopefully, maybe in one of those small post-new map updates, we can get ourselves a new trophy lodge. That is something that we very, very desperately need. Coming soon, there's going to be more news this week. We are going to see more than one more trailer before the release of the map. We're going to know the full animal species list before release. There's not going to be any live streams on the new map anytime soon, and for all the official Call of the Wild content creators, they are all going to get early access. So that is very, very cool. Very, very glad to see that indeed. Now, I am going to be releasing this video a day later because I just released my collab video with Lady today. It's actually our second collaboration, but I want to give that video a chance to take off. I believe it's like a 2 of 10 or something, which is really, really good. This is just a second confirmation that we're not going to be getting polar bears, so for all of you guys that were kind of hoping that we're going to get polar bears, I know I personally was. Great One polar bear would have been absolutely insane. But nope, this is one of the developers here, and she says no polar bears on the new map. That is unfortunate. Moving on here, we're going to have a quick look at this picture, which was the first thing they released this morning, and this is pretty much proof that beavers are going to be in the game. I mean, there's really not any animal besides a beaver that'll do that, and with the audio cue and the tree falling in the trailer, they got the background blurred for one reason or another too. I don't know if that's just for clarity on this, or if they did it for a actual specific reason, but that's not something that we usually see in EW's screenshots. The background is purposely blurred. They probably just don't want us to see what's going on in the background because the map is not released yet. Kind of getting sidetracked here though. Beavers are, I would say, 95% confirmed. I can pretty much guarantee you that we're going to have beavers in Call of the Wild, which is going to be so freaking cool. I just personally hope that they don't add a beaver Great One. I'd love to see something like a Rocky Mountain Elk Great One, Roosevelt Great One, Mule Deer Great One, Blacktail Great One. We just got 2 small game Great Ones, and I really think that we need more hype than that, with as slow as it is this time of year. And then saving the best for the absolute last, you guys can see in this folder I created, we have the picture here called Scenery. This is the most detailed picture that we have access to since the first screenshot 2 days ago. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at that. This may be the most beautiful map that they have ever released. The water looks absolutely amazing. The mountain ranges in the background, the dense forestry on the left, and it looks like the picture was taken from on top of one of these mountains too. Snow absolutely everywhere. This is really, really giving me like British Columbia vibes. I don't really know what to say besides I am pumped. Let me know down below, are you guys going to be purchasing the new map when it releases? What are your thoughts on it? And most of all, what species would you like to see as the new Great One? Hey guys, my name is Squid. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.